I'm missing a step. The silver lungs generator comes with a magnet that allows it to stir. I just drop that in there, make sure it's centered. We place the stopper in. Alligator clips go on. Now I have set in the back, there is a dial position for low and high. Low will give you about 9, 10, or 11 parts per million ionic silver solution, and it generally takes me about an hour and a half. If I set it to high, I can get up to 20 parts per million, but you add another hour to that. So I'm just, for the sake of this demonstration, I'm just going to do a low setting. Should take about an hour and a half. Turn the power on. I think, yeah. Now, you'll notice the green light has come on, showing that it's running. The great thing about this generator is I can turn it on and forget it. It'll shut off automatically, assuming that you've done the proper spacing of the water. The green light will turn to blue, showing that it's completed its process, and I'll resume the video after this is completed. Okay, as you can see, our solution has finished. It took about an hour and a half. Light is blue, so now it's time to turn off the power, disconnect the electrodes, and carefully pull out the silver rods. The reason being, we don't want any particles to fall into our solution. These can be wiped off later and reused, and you can do probably literally thousands of batches with 7-gauge silver wire. Now, we want to test our solution. There's a couple things that we want to do. One is using the laser pointer. We'll check for the Tyndall effect. See, there are no large particles of silver in that. Now, we also want to check to see how strong a solution that we have. Like I say, normally I expect it to get 9 to 10 parts per million. So we're going to check that with the total dissolved solids tester. See what? There you go. I think you can see that's reading 9. Okay, so here we have our perfectly good ionic solution, which is clear. You should store it in brown bottles. A couple things I do want to point out of why I like this generator. You notice the even buildup on the rods. That's because it changes polarity as it's being mixed, and it's stirring, so you don't have to time it. Because what we're doing here is making nano-sized silver particles, silver ions. To make true colloidal silver, there is another step I'm not going to go into in this video. But what we're trying to do is, when we're making 9, 10 parts per million solution, think of it as if we were making just 1 part per million. It would be so big, and it really wouldn't be that useful to attack bacteria and viruses. But by chopping up that 1 part into thousands, trillions of smaller particles, but the 1 part per million is still the same amount that we have, but they're just very, very small now. They're able to attack the smaller viruses and bacteria by attacking the enzyme that they use to create oxygen and basically suffocates the bacteria and viruses and the fungi. So it's a whole different process of killing it than what normal antibiotics do, such as like penicillin. So that is basically how we're doing it. And if you have any questions, by all means give me a holler and I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you.